how do some of our kababayans in the UK honor Queen Elizabeth II and her 7 decades serving on the throne? Despite being 9 months pregnant, this Filipina made sure to bid her farewell, seeing the Queen lying in state at Westminster Hall. We learn more from Lala Bisares McDonald, a healthcare support worker from the NHS, and her husband, Mark McDonald, joining us now from London. Lala, Mark, thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word on this very emotional day for many people.
Yeah, it's our pleasure.
Yeah, it's our pleasure
So, Lala,
to be with you guys.
Yeah.
Lala, let me start off with you. It has been a tough day, a touching day as well for many residents in the UK, including yourself, as the Queen has been laid to rest. As a Filipino professional living and working there for more than 10 years, what impact did Queen Elizabeth II have on your life?
It's very big impact to me because Elizabeth, especially when he met our last president last year, Queen Elizabeth acknowledged the nurses, all the Filipino workers here in UK, and I'm very proud of it.
And for you, Mark, you are from Britain, you are from London. The Queen has touched many lives. So today was indeed a very extraordinary event for you, watching the funeral service at home.
Yeah, it was. As I said, it was also nice to see her wake when we went to Westminster during the week to see the coffin sort of thing. So it was nice to see in the awake when we went there and to see it on TV as well.
It's amazing, Lala, that you still went to Westminster when you're 9 months pregnant. You're about to give birth. But you still,
Yes.
but you still.
In 2 weeks' time, I'm giving birth already.
So, So you are going to give birth in 2 weeks' time. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
It's a boy. What are you planning to name your baby boy?
It's a Louis Mark.
Okay.
Louis from Prince Louis, and and Mark
Royalty.
Junior.
Royalty names, Lala. But of course, I mean, you're heavy with child, and you went to Westminster. You still wanted to pay your last respects to the Queen. Can you share with us that experience? How were you able to gain access into Westminster Hall? Did you have to wait for hours, just like everyone else?
Fortunately, no. We don't need to wait because what happened? I went to the health center for my ultrasound. Then we just realized that we are nearby where the Westminster Hall. Then we are just curious how long is the CQ. Then we just asked the soldiers, hello soldiers, can we how long the queue, how many hours to wait? So we don't have any plan to go, we just want to see. Then the 2 soldiers, this very, very nice 2 soldiers, do you want to see the Queen? Then I said yes. Oh, come on, sit down in the wheelchair. I'll give you badge and I'll give you the access. Then in 30 minutes, in 30 minutes, we're paying the respect to the Queen already.
Wow, what a miracle. Wow, just waiting outside Westminster Hall, and then you were put on a wheelchair. I saw that video, and then you were wheeled into the hall. And of course, Mark, for many residents there, they will always remember the Queen who did so much for the country. I mean, she was a solid rock for all British for 70 years. How touching was it to be in Westminster Hall viewing the Queen's coffin lying in state?
Very touching because, as I said, I was shocked that, with what Lala was saying, is when we spoke with the 2 women soldiers sort of thing to ask about the queue sort of thing. And as I said, they said when they saw she was 9 months pregnant, insist if we get the band, get a wheelchair and
They wheel us.
wheel us all the way down to sort of near the entrance of the Westminster. So that's probably why I felt that emotion. I was shocked with it as well, because I'm not expecting, because always I say we just wanted to find, the queue situation and all that, because like thinking that was all really.
And Lala, what were the emotions running through you when you were in a wheelchair? I'm sure you stood up, you bowed, and you were there for a few seconds in front of the Queen's coffin. What were your emotions? What were you feeling at that time?
I really, really felt the solemnness. I really, really paid the respect of the Queen, because in 11 years that I'm living here, I saw her dedication to all her people, not only from the Great Britain people, but all over the country. So I really, really respect her for that, to Her Majesty Queen, and I really, really admire her, how she promote healthcare as well, and how she promote Philippines, how Filipino nurses and all the Filipino who are hardworking here in UK, and she really love us as well. She respect us in our culture as well, and I really, really I got really, really emotion that time, because aside from our Her Majesty Queen accepted our culture, I feel like I accepted my husband. I gave him a present as well, that I let him queue with me, and he had time to pay respect to the Queen as well.
Yes, indeed. The Queens had a very close relationship with healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, and healthcare workers of the national healthcare system. And we would like to thank you for joining us on The Final Word, Lala and Mark. And congratulations. All the best to your new baby boy,
Thank you very much.
who will be delivered in 2 weeks' time.
Yes, in 2 weeks' time. Thank you.
Healthcare
Thank you,
support
Rico.
worker
Thanks, Rico.
for the NHS, Lala Bisares McDonald, together with her husband, Mark.